Today's tool is the Budget Spreadsheet. Okay, today's tool is the Budget Spreadsheet. And like we always do, we always start with the definition. So the Budget Spreadsheet tracks, records, and communicates the project's budget and cost information. The Budget Spreadsheet is a critical tool for managing and controlling project costs, because without it, you're clearly going to struggle, right? You won't have that insight to what's happening from a financial perspective, and therefore can't make the same level of project decisions. Right? When you think about communicating project budget information, it can be challenging as well, right? Whether you're over budget or under budget. So communicating has to be very, very careful, and you really have to think about that process. So we're looking like we always do at the planning questions, right? And so when would you create or define the budget spreadsheet, right? Well, at the very early stages when the budget's allocated to you, and there's, of course, going to be various different types of budgets. But when at the very beginning stages, who's going to use it? Absolutely everyone will use a budget spreadsheet to really understand the costing information. Why are you going to use it? Well, you got to keep track of your budget, right? It's really, really important to understand how much are you spending, how much do you have, how much is left, because it allows you to make different project decisions as well. Right? When will you distribute it? How will you distribute it? What will you distribute, right? All great information on really how you're going to tackle and how you're going to work with the budget spreadsheet as you execute on your project. So let's go have a look at that in detail, right? So if we look at that, here's the definition, the value of the tool, and here's an example of one, right? This would be budget spreadsheet by cost. Right, and again, we've grouped up all the various groups, and then what are the average costs, the forecast costs, the maximum costs, and then we track costing that way. So that was just one example. Again, multiple tips. There's lots of good information. Again, challenging from company to company. It could be challenging how you manage and track your budget spreadsheet. So it's something that you're going to really want to get on top of as a project manager. Some great questions around it, some planning questions, right? Kind of some of the things that we covered in that who, what, where, when, and how. Really the genesis of this communication course and what we've been driving per tool. When you're reporting on it, here's an example based on cost, and I've got some spreadsheets. We'll show you that, so we'll show you that coming up again. And then we talk about creating the budget spreadsheet and really going through that process. Sometimes it's an automated process. It comes from an automated system. Sometimes you have to do it manually. So again, it's all going to really depend, okay, on your company. And so what I did is, in this particular case, I brought up some examples. So here's that budget spreadsheet by cost. Again, you were going to track that. And then here's the other one by hours. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of examples. Totally get that. Every company is going to be different. But what we cover in both the planning questions, right? These planning questions, and then of course the details around the budget spreadsheet should certainly give you enough information to know exactly how to use that on your projects. Thanks again. If you like it, hit the like button. Please comment. We love it when you comment. I want to make sure you guys are liking these tools. But this is the budget spreadsheet. Thank you again, and I'll see you online. Thanks. Excited to walk you through this. So as part of our course that we've been walking through, the Project Management Communication Tools course I've been putting up on YouTube and you guys have been watching, a lot of people are asking me about how do I get the actual files and how do I get this information. So a couple things I wanted to point out. If you jump into the paid tools, there's really 2 or 3 components I want to show you here. First of all the various PDF files. So for projects, for small projects, here's a PDF file, and what we've done, and you've seen this before, but we've broken down the tools of what you should use for small projects, what you should use for medium projects, what you should use for large projects. So we've broken all those down. And so as we go through this course, you're going to see, and I'll just jump into one of them, for example, you're going to see it's really a PDF of the book. It's 158 pages. So as we go through the course and we look at customer requirements and you actually see all the text and stuff that we're going through, that comes directly from the book. And so what we've done here is we've broken them down. So small projects from 1 week to 3 months. Here are the tools in initiation. Here are the tools in planning, and so on and so on. So you guys can go check those out on my store at any time. Come back, and again, of course, there's the medium projects and then for large projects. Now, again, if you're looking for the tools, so you actually love these and you don't want to hand type these tools are certainly right available right there. So again, it's really, really important as we walk through and you guys understand the tools and you want to start using the tools, you can certainly hand type all these tools, not a problem, or you can spend that low price and grab these tools and make them available for you right now. So very, very excited. I just want to spend a couple minutes. It's dowpublishingllc.com/store-2. Very easy to find. The files are right there. And again, thank you very much, and I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks.